Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's another day, 25 days goes, and all through the month of July, Monday to Friday, every 8 p.m., we come live here and we have a conversation around wealth, around changing our decisions, making better quality decisions to lead to the end that we finished 2026 strong. We finished 2026 successful. So today I'm bringing in a special guest. Her name is MT. She'll be joining us in a few moments. But before she joins, let me remind you, why are we doing this? If you've never watched any of my teaching broadcasts, I haven't gone live in over a year, decided in the middle of 2026 that it's time because I feel strongly in my spirit that there are people who are destined to end this year in a totally different state, more joyful, more purposeful, wealthier, and more intentional than they started 2026. And those are the people I am here for. So if you want to end 2026 stronger, wealthier, more intentional, healthier, you want to make more intelligent decisions, then you should pay attention to this program. Yesterday, I had a conversation with my media team lead, Chris, and we spoke about how essential visibility is. So I changed my location today. How do you like it? So I'm not using my dining. I'm sitting somewhere in the living room, and I like the artwork background behind me. But I have the fan facing me, and I want to be sure it's not interfering with my audio. So if you can hear me clearly, please put it in the comments that you can hear clearly. Let me know, let me know you can hear clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Today is Wednesday, and we are continuing with our 25 days fast boost with the goal to help you finish 2026 strong. I'm bringing in MT. I can't seem to find her yet joining from the link. I want to believe MT is the one joining us today, but just in case, hello. Are we still live? Are you still here? Oh, we have so many of you right here joining us. I'm so happy to be here with you. Today, our topic is the right behavior around money. Surprisingly, I don't know why I did not introduce what that topic is. Today's topic is the right behavior around money. And I would love you all to um, connect. Let's have this conversation. MT should be joining us in a short while, but while we're waiting for MT to join the conversation, let's talk. What is the right behavior around money? How should we behave around money? Because what you don't know, you don't know. And many people are beautifully ignorant concerning their finances. So I'm going to pin our topic so that I don't need to repeat it over and over again. Hmm. Josephine, you didn't put our topic up. I need you to put our topic up, Josephine. You didn't put our topic up there. Can you hear me? Let me be sure that you can hear me. Hey, hey, hey. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear? I want to be sure the audio is good because I can, obviously the fan is blowing right into the phone and into my face, which is good for me because the AC is a bit to the corner where I used to be. But while I'm waiting to get your comments, oh yeah, Frank Mass Studio from Ghana, thank you for joining. Um, Enux from Nigeria, thank you for joining. Let me know your name and where you're watching from so that I shout out to you appropriately. That's on one side. On the other side is I want to be sure that our audio is good. Um, good, good, good. Well, good. Yes, MT, she's here. I was trying to I was trying to hold off a bit. MT, she's on stage. Come on stage, MT. Hello. I can't see you yet, MT. Your how will I put it? Your camera is not on. I need you to switch on your camera. I also need you to sort of like type MT as your name so that we can properly connect with you. Yes, MT Global. I can even see that your name is already there. So all we need to do is see your
My name
face.
is there.
And
TMO.
yes, we just need to see your face. We can't see your face. Why can't we see your pretty face? What's
I'm,
going on?
I'm coming.
So the topic today is the right behavior around money, and honestly, our conversation is targeted at. I hope you share. I hope I didn't give you the link for the um we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, but the main deal is on YouTube. YouTube gives a better experience of what's going on here. And on YouTube, we are on Reb 360 TV. That's where we can see most of your comments, engage with you appropriately. I still can't see my beautiful sister, MTish, but I don't know. We're going to continue this conversation because at least I can hear you, and that's a good thing. Let me increase the volume much more. Can I hear you again? Can you say something cool? So we're talking about the right behavior around money. And let me tell you, many people don't know that they have the wrong behavior around money. Many people don't know how to behave around money. As in many people, they don't know how to behave around money. Once they hear some kind of money, they start misbehaving. Have you not seen some of your faves, those your uh, quote and unquote celebrities, and they are at their first sight of small luxury, they start misbehaving. A lot of pride, a lot of arrogance, a lot of misplaced sense of self, a lot of belittling of people around them, a lot of getting into trouble, a lot of abuse of the opportunity that money provides for them because they never were taught about the right behavior around money. Now, if you're watching me, I know you want to make a lot of money. Ha 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 ha. If you are watching me, I know you want to make a lot of money because I don't hide my desire to make a lot of money. You know, there's a particular song I like by Casey. This yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of money. The only reason I like the song is because of what he's saying, because I just like the idea of saying it over and over again. This, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money. And if you're here and you really desire to make a lot of money, you need to understand the right behavior around money. Because if you don't, you would end up thinking that the money is for you rather than the money is a fruit rather than a tool. When you see money as a fruit, what you end up doing is completely consuming, just chewing, just eating up, just swallowing the money, spending without consciousness of the future, spending without thoughts of keeping aside a little as seed. Goodness me, MT, I'm still concerned that I can't see you and I can't hear anything from you at all. And I've gone right into the teaching. And I really wanted to just ask you questions today because it's just interesting to get different perspective. And MT is loaded if I want to. Yeah, I can hear you again.
Okay. I'm
So
trying
what's
to
happening?
actually
Why can't I
enable.
see you?
I'm trying to enable my video. How
Oh,
is it?
okay. Oh, yay! Now, now we're ready for the right behavior around money. Let's talk. When when you got this topic, what occurred to you? What was the first thought that came to your mind? Is there a behavior around money that people should be conscious of? Are there right ways to behave around money, and are there wrong ways to behave around money? And what are the things we're overlooking? But let's just take it one at a time. The right way to behave around money, the wrong way to behave around money.
Thank you, Tiamo. Thank you for having me. And really, you know what came to my mind the moment I read the topic? It was your event, your
The game
event,
of money.
the game of money. It was even the game of money that came to my mind. That okay, until we start seeing money as not so important but crucial, two different things as crucial. That way we will not attach that much importance that will make that money control us instead of us being in control of the
Hmm.
money. For
Hmm.
your event, calling it the game of money. If people start seeing money as a game, the way we play games, and while you're
Hmm.
playing games, you're not attaching too much importance. All you want to do is you want to win. You want to win, and so you're doing everything. You don't even have to be shady when you're playing games because you understand. It's a game. You're not attaching so much importance to it. It's a game. So that
Yeah.
mindset of course you want to win while you're playing a game. You want to win ultimately, but you're not desperate. And you do everything. Sometimes you go as far as, I remembered when my husband, a lot of things came to my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you, and everything was centered around game. There was a particular game I liked then. I'm trying to remember the name of the game. My husband plays that game so much, and I see how he wins coins. He wins coins, and one day I said, only if we can translate all of these coins to money, we are gonna be very, very rich. So I picked interest and I started learning. That's game for you. You want to get better at winning. You want to get better at
Mm-hmm.
doing it well, making it at that game. But you're not desperate. You're not killing yourself. You're not allowing it to overwhelm you such that you become something else. You know, by the narration of that substance, and that's it for money.
Thank you for, I like when you said that it's not crucial. And, because for me, it's important, but it's not something that is crucial. It's not worth losing your integrity. It's not the right
Oh,
behavior.
sure.
The idea is this is a game. You might lose
Mm,
some games and you will win some games. And
that's
having
it.
the right sportsmanship idea. Some people go into a particular game and it's like, if I don't win this game, I'm going to unalive everybody involved in the game. I must win or nothing. And I do believe in putting yourself in a place where there's only one option. I'm going up, I'm succeeding. I either win or win. But there's also a little challenge in that same space, in that people become desperate because they don't understand it's a game. If I'm playing Ludo or what, or any game with my kids, and let's just say that I lose one particular round of the game, it doesn't mean I'm out of the game. I would try again. If I'm playing chess and I miss one game, and I'll simply just try again. So the idea of not seeing it as a do or die affair, like, if I don't do this thing, no, all hell will break loose. I love that. It reduces desperation around money.
Yes.
Let's dig a bit deeper into different behaviors people have about money. They have around money. I've
Mm,
had lots of experiences, based on my industry as a real estate person. Sometimes I
yeah.
have phone calls with people and they call me like, I just got one money. Say, I'm send your account. Just send me your account now. Let me just forward the money to you. Let me forward the money to you. I welcome those kind of people because it makes me realize that they have a consciousness of investing into real estate immediately they have money. But it also
Mm,
brings into my mind that they have a fear that if I hold this money for too long, I might put it into something wrong, or the
yeah.
money might just disappear. So even though there's a right consciousness, there's also a subliminal message, a subconscious
Mm,
programming of quickly disburse this money. Quickly, don't you can't hold on to because the idea is it might just not be there. It might just go away. So that is something I have noticed in a lot of clients. It works for me because I know that talking to me is the right decision for anyone that has money, that wants their money to grow, to do. But some people don't have um, the right people to talk to. So what they end up doing is, I have this money, the money has come through, I don't know what to do. Then you talk to somebody and the person says, go and buy gold, or wait, buy ticket, let's travel. Or they get the wrong advice and they are thrown into a wrong decision because their behavior around money spells insecurity around money. But what has your own experience been when you hear about wrong? What are the examples of wrong behavior? Have you experienced anything I just said? And do you think that I'm overreacting in how I'm viewing their reaction? I can't hear you. I think that you muted yourself. If you are just joining, please share this video with friends and family. All right, Tish. Something is still going wrong. I still can't hear you for whatever reason. Not today. Network, internet, not today. Is my video good? Maybe it is even from my own end. Let me check if we are streaming appropriately on. Is my video good? Maybe okay. It is even from my. Well, good. So my YouTube people, where are you? We're streaming live on YouTube and I'm waiting to hear from MTish, and we're talking about the right behavior around money. And I spoke about people having fear of money and the fear of losing money. I don't know what your experience has been. If you've experienced anything like that, put it in the comments where you have new, and somebody just dashed you money or something you did not expect. And your first reaction is fear because you just don't know what can happen. And we have with us MTish to discuss it, but she's having some technical glitches. So we're going to continue the conversation as we wait for her to get back in the flow of our gist. Still trying to check again that the network issue is not from my end. Okay. So MTish, what I'm going to do is we'll bring you back on stage. Let me be sure that. So I couldn't hear you. That's the problem. I couldn't hear MTish, and I think it's a network issue. And I'm not happy about it, but we're still going to have an amazing time because that is the right behavior when you face challenges. I remain Tokwe Makodige, your favorite wealth and investment coach. It's been a while I said that, but I remain your favorite wealth and investment coach. I have your interest at heart. I am committed to delivering value to you every time I have a conversation with you. And this is not just something that happens online. Even personally, whenever I meet anybody, my commitment is always, how can I add value to this person? How can I understand your pain point? How can I help you solve your problem? Or even just guide you in delivering a navigating towards the solution you desire to whatever challenge you might be facing. So back into our topic, the right behavior around money. And I was talking, I've mentioned insecurity. Another a wrong behavior around money, then we go to the right behavior around money. So wrong behavior around money is, be scared. People are scared of money. You should not be scared of money. Honestly, not at all. So empty she's back. You shouldn't be scared of money. You shouldn't feel anxiety about money. Okay, I yield. Let me hear from you.
All right. So I wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of times, and this is the psychology of money, from my own perspective and my profession, the psychology of money and the adaptation, what we've been used to. There's this kind of so much fear that people have about money. So they feel that you have to do something very extra. And that's why some persons go as far as doing shady things, doing illegal things, because there's this kind of adoration. Apart from even the fear, there's this adoration people have for money. And that's why the best name, like I said, is just games. So we can trivialize it. As much as it's very crucial, the way we trivialize it will not make us desperate. But for me,
Mm.
you were not exaggerating the fact that a lot of persons are not disciplined with money. But what I would like to note in that instance, because I mean, for my own experience, to a lot of times, it's not just easy, and that's because of the innate traits about money. But the moment we begin to see that money has transcended beyond just an innate thing to a scalable thing where you can learn about money, you can take trainings about money, you can develop yourself when it comes to money. We were not trained. We didn't grow up to know that we could take trainings, take teachings about money. And the moment you are able to take trainings, now it helps your level of discipline. I'm sure you were not like this before. You had to train yourself, probably go out, go for seminars, read
I attended
books,
several
so you
seminars on money. Several. I'm still attending seminars on money. I will forever attend seminars on money. I had a meeting today. It felt like a seminar on money because, as in, the person was just
mm,
showing me. I had a meeting with someone literally empty, and he was showing me an offer letter. Somebody was about to buy a house that he built in Ikoyi for $2.8 million. A house built by a Nigerian in Nigeria. And I'm like, okay,
wow.
yeah, thank you.
Wow.
We rescrew our brain and understand this game better. And that is, I love the fact that you keep coming
Mm,
back to the fact that it's a game. Because when you understand that this
yes.
is a game, you know that the people winning that game, they don't have two heads. They just understand this. They have
They
better
know something
skills.
you don't know.
They just have better skills. And if you get the skill, you would also win the game. There's no need for desperation. There's no need
Absolutely.
to be desperate about money because you know that
Mm,
the right behavior is I can always learn, even if I don't know anything right now.
beautiful.
Hmm. So true.
And
So, so true.
that is it. That is it. Learning about money will put you at a higher edge. And you learn from people that know what you don't know. You can't learn about money from someone that doesn't have money. It's not possible. Can you hear me?
I, it, yes, I can hear you. I feel it was lagging, so I paused a bit so that I can give you space to properly drop your point before interrupting or asking any
Okay.
question. But I can hear you now.
Mm,
So
yes.
thank you for highlighting the
So
behavior. And from what you just said, it just occurred to me that sometimes there is a behavior of poverty and there's a behavior of wealth. And
yes.
you learn the behavior based on your environment. If you're in an environment of poverty, you will learn the behavior of poverty. When you are in an environment of wealth, you will learn the behavior of wealth. And so it's important to curate your environment adequately for the journey you are going on. So MTish definitely is having technical and network issues, and it's very, very heartbreaking because I know how resourceful she is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring MTish back. Though we'll still have this conversation, she'll come in, I'll add her back. But she said a few things that I want to have or dig deeper into. Money is skill. Is the knowledge and the how to behave around money is a skill you can learn. So I'll put it this way. For those of you that understand the British way of doing things, you would know that the British are like prim and proper. There is the right way to use your fork and knife. There are spoons for soup and there are spoons for dessert. There are forks for meat and there are knives for meat. Like there are different items of cutlery used for different things. And if you are a novice, it can be confusing when you are confronted with that spray because you don't know how to behave in such environment. There is a champagne flute, there is a wine glass shaped almost the same, one slimmer than the other. You need to understand how to behave in different circumstances to efficiently manage those circumstances. I have you back. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
wow, I don't know what's wrong with this network.
Yeah. That's Nigeria for you. So we'll be fine. And we'll bring you back. This has given me excuse to bring you back. You will not say no. I'm gonna bring you back. All right, go ahead.
I will tell you. Okay, so I mean, I just mentioned the fact that we need to realize that money is a scalable, something that is scalable,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that you need to learn from people that have it, people that have mastered this game. I just mentioned the fact that I was interested in a particular game my husband was playing, and I learned. So you can learn how to make money. People have made money. Say follow who no road. Someone has
Yeah.
made money, and you have that desire to make money then. And and another thing is, when you don't see money as something that is being a psychologist, a lot of persons are dealing with low self-esteem, and so they believe that money is what would change their status.
Mm.
Money is what would validate them. Money is what would build their status, their appearance. Let them know that I'm also there, I don't arrive.
Mm.
And so they
Yeah.
don't have the right behavior. They don't know that money is just a tool. Is a tool, and with that tool you have control of almost everything. And the sweetest part for me is you have control of your time. I've always wanted to have control of my time. I've always wanted to be in charge of my time, in charge of my life. I don't want anyone to be in charge of my life. And so I had to learn. I had to have that. I had to develop that attitude.
Mm, I've lost you again. I've lost you again. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Interesting. So yeah, I'll continue the conversation around the right behavior, around money. Um, there are actually right behaviors around money, and you can inculcate those behaviors. But I wanted to first spend the first half of our
A very
training
good
session,
question.
and we've been here for 27 minutes. I wanted to talk about the wrong behavior so that you will be able to spot yourself. All right, I can hear you back now. Thank you.
Yes, so I also mentioned the fact that money is an amplifier.
Mm,
Whatever you are, money amplifies it. So when you develop that attitude, money amplifies it. When you have the right attitude, money amplifies. But the fundamentals is you need to first learn how to make money first. Then you learn how to handle money, because these are two different things. They are different things entirely. Some persons learned how to have money. Now they have the money, but they don't have the right attitude. They don't know how to manage money. So money management is different from making money.
the different class entirely.
It's a different class entirely. The more you have, the more you learn. And I love when you said you are still learning. So I mean,
Let me bring it into, like I was talking about the wrong um behavior around money. And one of the wrong behaviors around money that I have noticed is the lack of discipline to delay gratification is a wrong behavior around money. Many people are unable to delay gratification. When they make money, the only thing on their mind is to spend the money. I have young kids, a teenager and a preteen, and the moment somebody dashes my children money, the next thing they want to do is we want to buy, we want to buy, we want to buy, like they want to spend the money. That is a behavior around money, definitely a wrong one. But my job is to take it out of their consciousness as they are young, because they can grow up like that and can't have any. These are people that money just simply, their account is like a basket, a sieve. So money comes in like water, and it just flows out completely. They have no ability to retain money because their only programming and behavior around money is to spend the money. So the moment they think so mainly the money gets to the account, it is, oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, the new shoe, the new hair, the new this, and many people fall in that category. The behavior majority of people grew up with concerning money is that it should be spent. Money is for spending. And so the line of action is I have money, I must spend it. And that behavior doesn't convert money into wealth. Money is the raw materials to build wealth. But many make money, but they never build wealth because they only deal with the raw materials. Please, if you are following me, let me know. We've had a bit of network challenge. MT keeps going in and out, and it's so heartbreaking because I really wanted to hear her perspective on the right behavior because she really understands psychology. That's like where she deals. She's always into coaching, therapy, psychology, and I wanted that perspective. Even though I'm a certified life coach and NLP practitioner, I am not practicing it in technical terms. I just have the knowledge. I use it for myself and my business. But if you're getting value, let me know you're getting value. If you are seeing yourself in the conversation we're having, put it in the comments as well. And don't forget to share the link with friends and family. MT, see
I'm back
what
again.
see what network is doing to us. Eh?
I'm really sorry.
So when you left, I spoke about the fact that um, I mentioned the fact that there's a spending, and I think you were actually listening. The
Mm,
a behavior of spending, there's also the behavior of saving as per saving without like just blindly saving. There are people that are so thrifty. Their behavior around money
mm.
is to hide it. Thrifty, just keep it under the bed or inside the account, no spending.
Saving.
People are shocked
I
to know
know.
the amount of money they have. Many have died, and the children are like, "You mean that our daddy has this much money in his account? You mean our mom owns this
Yeah.
much?" And we never knew. I want you to speak to some of these things that we are behaviors we are displaying coming from maybe models that we have imbibed.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's a psychology of money, and adaptation is something that is very fundamental in psychology, human adaptation. There are certain behaviors that we are used to, and so we have learned helplessness with those behaviors. You just find yourself also walking into that same thing because that is what I mean. I keep saying you look like what you look at. If all you see
Yeah,
your parents doing is saving, always saving. Oh, I've saved it inside there one place. I've saved it inside one place. I mean, for me, while growing up, I saw my mom hide money in different places in the house, different corners. And so when we need money, sometimes I might just see her hiding it inside the socks. It was inside a sock. It was inside a socks, and the amount of money she brought out of that socks was alarming. So that those were the things we grew up saying. I mean, for a larger number of people, and that's the psychology that a lot of us are carrying. But of course, as we grow and as we get exposure, we know that it's not just about keeping money, it's about putting your money to work, investing your money. And even, I mean,
yeah,
the Bible talks about casting your bread upon the waters,
yeah,
not keeping it. When you cast it, it looks like you are throwing it away. But come on now, it's coming back to you. It's coming
100%.
back loaded. That bread will soak water. And when it's coming back to you, it has become swollen. It's not coming back to you the way you casted it. So it's another behavior around money that a lot of us need to unlearn. That is not just about keeping money, it's about making your money work for you.
So thank you for. I love what you said that you look like what you look at, and how we inculcate we learn some of these things. They are learned from observing, and if what you've observed is if you did not grow up in wealth, you most likely have learned habits and behaviors
Yeah.
of your upbringing. And if it is not wealth, then you know what it is. If it is middle class, you have learned the habits of middle class, the behaviors of
Yeah.
middle class. If it is poverty,
Average.
you've learned the habits of poverty and the behaviors
Yeah.
of poverty. And so when
Yeah.
you approach money, you are approaching it from the lens of your upbringing, which is poverty. You
Yeah.
are approaching it from the lens of your upbringing, which is lack. So it is important to note that it doesn't matter where, even if you feel like you have left, people have relocated outside the
Mm.
country and they still find themselves behaving in poverty where they went to. Like they're still
That
buying
mentality is
the
still there.
cheapest affordable things, the cheapest things available. They are still queuing up. Nigerians are queuing up for, like, you live in your own house, you are paying mortgage, then they are giving free food in a church for homeless people, and you drive your car to go and collect free food that is meant for
Mm.
homeless people, you should already know that it is your behavior around money that would put you in that kind of situation. So I think this conversation is just too relevant. But let's now talk about the right behavior around money. You started by talking about the right behavior, which is see money as a game, approach it as a skill that can be learned. Two things. So number one,
Yeah.
right behavior around money is to see money as a game. And the more you play the game, the better you get. Number two, see
True.
money as this is a skill that I can acquire.
You can learn.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a skill I can acquire. I can learn this skill and become very good at it. What would you say, number three? Number three, in my head, I'm thinking that money is another way, another right behavior to put on money is to see money as a tool. You know, you mentioned a seed
Yeah.
that you should scatter. So let's actually do number three is a seed. You are supposed to scatter your seed, which means you must be willing
Yeah.
to lose some money in the journey of
True.
making and multiplying your money. When
True.
you are trying to multiply money, you will scatter the seed. Some will fall biblically on the rock, they will die.
Mm.
Some will fall on the roadside, it will be choked out by weeds and thorns. But some will fall on fertile ground and they will give you all that you have lost and much more. So, number
Yeah.
one, money is a game. Number two, money is a skill. Number three, money is a seed. And you are meant to sow seeds,
Yeah.
not swallow seeds.
No, 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 no. Not keep seats.
Not keep
Not I
seed,
them.
not hide seed. If you
Yes.
hide seed, it's gonna die. It will die. Stop it. Stop hiding your seed. Eh?
Mm.
Don't be like that. Parable of the talent. The one that has one went to bury it and say, you, I will give you back your. No, 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 no. If you hide your seed, the little you have is taken away from you. Inflation will
Yeah.
take away that seed you are hiding. You kept 1 million
Absolutely.
naira 3 years ago. By now, that 1 million is worth 1 million naira 3 years ago could have bought you how much in dollars? Let me even check so that I'm
Now,
sure. Because 3 years ago,
about one. Yeah.
naira to dollar in 2000 in 2023. Let's just say how much was naira to dollar in 2023. Pre-devaluation, naira was 465. In the parallel market, 740, 760.
Mm.
So if in 2023 you had $1 million, essentially a million naira, you had 1,000, over $1,000, right?
Dollars.
That's
But
1
but
million
now,
naira right now. Is barely $700. It's not even up to, because dollar is now
yeah.
1.4, which means your 1 million
Yeah.
is not up to, it's just above 600. It's not up to 700.
Yeah.
So when you hide your
Yeah.
money, it loses value. It loses
It
value.
loses value. Yeah.
Even the dollar, let's even say you were hiding the money in dollar form. What you can do with $1,000 ticket from Nigeria to the US then was
Mm.
about 1,000 something in dollars. Right now, the price of tickets is much higher. So what you can do with that 1 million, you can't do it anymore. Hiding your
No.
seed is not wisdom. The right behavior
Mm.
around money is to scatter your seed, not to hide your seed. If
Yeah.
you enjoy that, put it in the comment. I will not hide my seed. I will
I
scatter my
won't.
seed. And you have to believe that as you scatter it, it is not a loss. It is being planted. And
Yeah,
when things
it's
are
coming
planted,
back.
they don't come back the way you planted them. When you plant something, it doesn't, you don't plant a seed and get a fruit. Never.
No, 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 no.
You don't plant a seed and get a fruit. When you plant a seed, you get multitude of fruits. And so if you hold on to one, you will have one. But if you throw the seed and plant it, if you invest into real estate, hello, you are turning your seed into
Yeah,
fruits, multiple fruits. So very, very important. Thank
yeah,
you so much for taking us there. All right.
very,
What other right behaviors should we have around money?
yeah. I should mention the fact that one attitude to money is positioning,
Mm,
positioning, and not chasing. When you position yourself, money flows to you. And I mean, look at you, TMO. You have been able to position yourself in such a way that money can now flow to you. You
people
have built
willingly actually
systems
just call
around
me. People willingly call me to say, I have this money. Let me send to you. Then I will not tell them which estate I'm telling them I want to put it into.
and that is it.
I don't need
That
to
is it.
chase it.
Positioning, you see, positioning gives you a label.
Mm,
Positioning gives you a label. You are not doing what everybody is doing. You found your niche.
yeah.
So when you position yourself, and it doesn't have to be what TMO is doing, it could be something else you also enjoy doing. The moment you position yourself, you become a sought after because you're going to galvanize value
You
in
attract
that
it. You
space.
become a magnet.
That
You
is
attract
it.
money, you don't chase money. The right behavior
You
around
don't
money
chase
is to
money.
attract money by positioning. I think that'll be point number 5, Abi,
Positioning.
or is it number 4? Who is keeping track?
Very, very.
Who is keeping
Because
track
I
in the
mean,
comments?
money chasers can crash,
Hmm.
but people that position themselves for money would
Hmm.
always attract money. That's why people go
Yeah.
into Ponzi scheme. They are chasing money, and it has been crashing to continue to crash. I've also been there, so I'm not talking for. I've been there myself. You know, chasing money. And this day, someone was telling me about one that recently crashed, and I said, even if I see someone make 1 billion from those things, congratulations. Thank God for you. It's not meant for me. Because it's not the right attitude to money. It's not the right attitude to money. You position yourself, and that's how you make the kind of money that lasts and outlasts you.
All right. So once again, we're having a bit of technical glitch, and we've lost Miss Empty just for the next few minutes. But let me dig deep into what she said around the fourth lesson on money. So the first one we spoke about was money is a game. Money is a game. Money is a skill. Money is a seed. And number 4, money is money is attracted, not chased. So the right behavior around money is to attract it, not to chase it. If you are currently chasing money, you know you are behaving wrongly around money. The right behavior around money is to attract the money to you. How do you now attract money? That is not a topic for today. It's a topic for another day, but it's something you should study or stay tuned because we'll discuss it before the end of the month of July in our 25 days Bass Boost. And if you are watching this after July, please note that we had a full series that you should watch on YouTube at Rep 360 TV. You get the full series of our 25 days back boost, which is a media research to help you position right. So, yes, money is the right behavior around money is to become a magnet for money, to attract money back positioning. And I really like what you said, MT. When you said that it's not really about real estate alone, that's the truth. I am doing real estate, so I'm seeing the real estate money, but the person solving my skincare problem, I am submitting my money to her. The moment I see one pimple or one sunburn or something, I'm like, babe, oh, I need to do chemical peel. What am I going to use? Mandelic acid, azelaic acid, vitamin C, and this one, that one. I am submitting my money because that person has become a magnet for money. And what is that magneting thing inside her? Is the value she's
Yeah.
providing as a skincare person. Empty, she's providing
Yeah.
value as a therapist to many people. They
Yeah.
submit their money to her to help them walk through the chaos in their mind and help them chart
Yeah.
a direct path towards growth. Now, anything can become your magnet. We will discuss that another
Yeah.
time. Let's continue with the right behavior around money. So we have done
Yeah.
4 points in our right behavior around money. I feel there's a whole lot more. We might not be able to deal
A
with
whole
everything,
lot. A whole lot.
but
I mean, we can't
it's
even exhaust
important
it.
that as we're having the conversation is coming through. This is not a
Yeah.
um typical teaching of aspire to perspire. I really did not want to do
No,
that. I
no,
could
no,
have
no,
come
no.
here with 7 tips, but I wanted it to be natural.
Yeah. And exactly, it's just flowing. I mean, as
Mm.
I'm talking, I'm getting more inspirations. In fact, my husband there is even is also giving me tips, right? Because he's one
Clockies.
of the persons that has helped. He has helped my behavior around money. He has helped my
Mm.
behavior around money. True. So another thing is comparison. I mean, I can say this again and again. Being a therapist, I have seen people do things because other persons are doing it.
Mm.
And I keep saying, when you run other people's race, it wears you out. But when you run your race, it wears you a crown.
Mm. When you run other people's race, it will wear you out. When you run your own race, you would wear a crown. Ah, clock it, clock it, clock it. Oh, wale, wale, enter, enter, enter.
Sincerely, that's why you want to. If someone starts selling jewelry now, you also want to sell jewelry. Someone is selling wig. Oh, that's because the person is making money. Everybody will not be Vicky James. Everybody will not be TMO. Everybody will not be. Find your niche. Don't compare because someone else's financial status is still your own financial target. Did you get that?
100%.
Someone else's financial status is still your own financial target. So why comparing yourself?
Mm.
Why comparing yourself? Go back to your own drawing board. What is your target? Your target
Mm.
at this time could be getting, a piece of land. Please get it
Yeah.
with pride. Don't compare yourself with someone that can afford a building, a whole house. So run your own journey so it can wear you a crown. Stop running other people's race because it will wear you out. You don't know
Mm.
how long they've been coming. You've not attended all the money seminars that TMO has attended, and you just suddenly want to become a TMO. They play. They play. And later you say, they don't want to share the secret. I mean, TMO, you've done amazingly beautiful. You have done very well. Even putting an event together that trains people on how to make money at that very, rate that you're doing it is something phenomenal
Thank you.
that I think everyone that desires to make it in life should jump at.
Thank you so much,
So
MT.
it's one of the right attitudes
Mm.
towards money.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I like what you said because you're speaking towards contentment, you're speaking towards lack of competition, you're speaking towards running your own race as a right behavior towards money. Anyone
Yeah.
that wants to behave appropriately for money towards money should know that this is my own race. My
Yeah.
behavior around money is I'm happy, empty. You have your own money. Congratulations
Yeah.
to you. Oh, Josephine, you are also rolling in millions. I'm happy for you. Goodness me, Dapo, did you just say 1 billion? Fantastic. I'm so happy for
Mhm.
you. I thank God for my own abundance and where I am. I am on my
Yeah.
own journey. So I heard someone talk about a transaction of $2.8 million within Nigeria. And I was like, goodness me, fantastic. I'm so proud of you. I am so happy I heard this story today because I've heard stories before, but I needed to meet somebody who who is doing it. And I realized the person is a human being, one head, just like me, very
Yeah.
slim. I even thought past Sam. It's not like he's a very tall person or he's a giant or he's a short. He's just regular. And if he can do it, I can. And I will be inspired to continue to run my own race.
Yeah.
The right behavior is not to jump from one industry to another industry. You can
Mm.
port. So I wrote a book called
Of
Transform.
course, you
I
can
used to be a
evolve.
makeup artist. I
You can
didn't know
evolve.
what I
Yeah.
was doing. I didn't blow as a makeup artist, and I ported to real estate. But and you can port, but I just feel that not chasing
Yeah.
because you think this person is succeeding there is why you are chasing it. That is the wrong behavior. The right behavior is to run your own race, face your own lane,
Yeah.
understanding that you are becoming a magnet the more knowledge you acquire. The force
Yeah.
field changes, you attract money to yourself by your actions. That's so amazing. We're supposed
Yeah.
to finish this session in the next 5 minutes. Yes, a lot of in and outs did not let us fully enjoy the 1 hour we're supposed to have together. I know it's really paining me. And then I have a meeting next week, Friday. I like to invite people to join. If you are in Lagos, physically join me. It's a free training. Honestly, I shouldn't have done it free because my friend was also going to do a free training until we convinced her to charge 5,000 naira. And guess what? People actually paid. Me, I'm like, how much is that going to do for me? But one of the what they would have done is I would have been sure of the commitment of people that will come. Because if you know people pay for
Yeah.
training, they actually show up. The last time we did the training, we actually prepared for a lot of people, and half of them did not come. They were like, "Oh, it's raining."
Mm.
This one, but if you had paid, you would have showed up. So this is
True.
probably going to be my last free realtor training this year. Take it from me. Subsequently, you are gonna pay a token. It's not much. This is not the one money that is gonna change my life, but it's the money
Yeah.
that will change your own life. If you want to be
True.
successful as a realtor, paying that money will change your life. But this month is still free. On the 31st of July, um, let me put the number of Antonia up on the screen. Send Antonia a message. The number is scrolling right now. Antonia would ensure you get the details on how to register. Just send her Reba. You want to join the free open house training we're doing on the 31st of July. And I'll be live sharing and answering your questions regarding real estate generally. But MT, I'd like you to give me your final words. What are the key things that just not even things like what would you like to leave in people's minds today?
All right. So know your capability. I mean, that's also very important.
Mm,
Know your capacity. For some persons, they just want to be fine. They want to be able to make ends meet. They want to be able to um fend for their family. They want to be able to ride good cars. They want to be able to live in their own built apartment, bought
yeah,
apartment. They are
that's
just
all.
good. they they
That's
they,
all.
they, they don't mind humanitarian work, impacting lives, and I just want to be okay. Know your capacity.
A little giveaway here and there. That's
No, no,
all.
no, that, yeah, giveaways and all of those things. It's not for them, and it's okay if that's who you are. I mean, some person will say, the moment I give in church, the moment I give to the Lord, whatever works for you. Just know your financial capacity. It's very important. Know your financial capacity. That will help you to tame yourself. That will help you to be
Mm.
you, because it's very important in the journey of money that you are yourself.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. That would take it would alleviate a lot of pressure, because I can tell
Mm.
you a lot of persons are under pressure. And when you are under pressure, when you make the money, you will enjoy the money. And it's very important that you enjoy the money that you make. Money is
You're
not
working
is
so
not
hard for.
I mean, it's not beautiful, it's not amazing when you have money that you cannot spend, or you cannot even enjoy
Yeah.
spending, because you have put yourself
Mm.
under unnecessary,
Mm.
duress and pressure. So know your financial capacity, know what you can handle, and go for it, girl. Go for it, man. Don't be complacent. Don't be complacent. We just talked about the fact that um you should be contented. Contentment
but
is
not
different
complacent.
from
Mm,
complacency. Don't be complacent. Don't say,
mm.
"Oh, at all." I hate that very phrase. I don't even like it at all. At all, nine bad pass. Or the other one where they say Kamu. I don't like that guy called Kamu. Say, but Kamu, I don't like the guy. Is not my friend. Kamu
We don't
is
like
not.
Camu. Brother Camu don't near us. Auntie Camu don't near us. We're not in the same
We don't want to be
category. We and
associated with
Camu
him.
were not in the same category.
And so I mean, I'll just end that way. Know your financial capacity. Don't settle, and keep building. Keep building.
Oh, thank you so much. Don't settle. I think that's a really, really important one. The right behavior around money is to keep growing, not
Yeah.
settling for less. We've shared a whole lot today. If you're just joining, you missed quite a few points. I think the total number of points we got through was 7 actually. We had gotten
Oh,
to yeah, from just our conversation. We started from the fact that money is a game, money is a seed, money should be scattered.
yeah.
The fact that money, like money is a tool. The
The
fact that
two.
there
Yeah.
shouldn't, you should become, as you attract money and not chase money. The
Yeah.
final, not the final point. You also mentioned you mentioned the last one, that we shouldn't compete. Be on your own lane. That's 6 points. Run your own race. Money is a personal race. Don't jump from one person's story to another person's story. Oh, MT, she's making money as a coach. Now you are a coach. I went to do coaching, but I'm not making money as a coach, even though I should be coaching people. That was not my line, honestly. I didn't have the patience some of you have as coaches, that you can sit down and listen to people's entire life story. Now they try. I give you, well done. But that wasn't my personality. But I went to get the skill. So 6 points is day or day, maintain your lane. And then the final one is, don't be complacent. Even if you are on your lane, it doesn't mean that you should not apply yourself. Don't bakamu, don't just sit down and say, oh, what's gonna be is gonna be. It's destined to be. No. And I think that that's a good way for us to wrap up. But before we wrap up, I'm going to leave you with this product that we have, because it is selling out fast. We have 5 units left in our build own transfer. You can own this house for the next, you can own the house for 20 years, the lease arrangement, with just 18 million naira and 12 million naira. You can own a 1 bedroom apartment or a studio apartment. I mean, 18 million naira to own a house in Ilupeju, Lagos. 18 million naira. It's a big deal. If you can't afford it, jump in, let's have a conversation. 18 million naira or 12 million naira. Or you can jump into any of our properties that we have. Let me quickly scroll it for the next second. That starts with just 3 million naira. You can deposit 500,000 naira and spread your balance. Whichever way, plug into real estate. That's what we do here. We give you opportunities within the real estate space to multiply your money. So you are learning how to make money, but you also need to put it into vehicles that will multiply the money. And if you have never engaged with any of us, you've not spoken to my company, what exactly did we do to you? We are too amazing. What are you waiting for? Come in, talk to any of our wealth advisors. The number is right there on the screen. Before your next real estate purchase, you should talk to our wealth advisors. We most likely will have a better product for you, whether it is in Lagos, is in Dubai, or in the US. Yes, we even have connections to give you properties in the UK. I got you. I'm here for your growth. And hmm, I'll just say this. Just one, I was going to make it, that was my last comment, but I'll just say this. On my last trip to the UK, I met people that were surprised that I came from Nigeria to teach them about money. And with all sense of humility, I understand my assignment and I'm on my lane. And my journey is to help to inspire growth. And I have caused people in America to see opportunities in America. They are citizens. They have social security number, but I am the one that opened their eyes to wealth creation in real estate in America. I've done that for people that live in the UK, and I opened their eyes to wealth creation opportunities in the UK. Listen to me good. I live in Lagos, Nigeria, but I know that my reach and impact is global. So whether you live in Nigeria or you live in the US or you live in the UK or you live in Dubai, anywhere you live around the world, our products, which is growth for you, is relevant. If you're thinking real estate across the world, let us talk. Talk to my wealth advisors. I just had to put that there because I know some of you are watching and they are wondering from where to where. Note this. No be today. Evidence. Choke. It's plenty. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.